I am Johnson Asie Dunkatia. Your own courageous, fearless, honest, experienced servant, General Mosquito.
Mustapha Gbande of NDC has sent a very strong warning to two prominent NDC for Bako a certain MP and Bako a former MP. The baby dim komo na firi machirawo and some potia and this particular warning ekoso any nema omoye any warning kura Mustapha at the momo. Now part of the warning was they should shut up kura na nsem no can they should make sure say it doesn't even escalate. Yes sir, it be expel some of them from the party and I'll be making sure say his position no you be you see need a partnership in NDC. Indeed, that is something we are going to discuss today. This is the debate with the Munufi. Then same like I said, the national chairman of NDC, Ibra Johnson Asie Dunkatia, say oko thank you to. Wa sha say chairman a call round and semi bebre na chairman keka chairman am even the reason why oko this particular thank you to.
And President Mahama wa ba from regional capitals. Adidas. Etime by Gbande bidum say na president Adidas say you be that's a campaign of President Fanafa. And I'm also my farmer.
Yes, I tell you who say who the chief of staff on Soa. On so papa yaman home Venezuela donations na say could donate 500,000 Ghana cedis. Emma Medina for her by Bisa. Was starting some keep faith rejuvenating the masses. No. And the NDC former MP Bako, Honorable Mubarak, Bechuro say, somebody needs to set these two men up, especially the national chairman, because things he is doing and saying, you know, also thank you to another for no. NDC Mubin see that. These were the words of Honorable Mubarak, or saying this Mubin see that. So he doesn't even understand or know why, as the national chairman, and neglected the party structure, Castle don't want thank you to all those here who said former sitting president, John Dramani Mama, so I thank you to a can we, you know, and a whole MP. If Worlanyo so Baba responded and I say Baba Tassa, but all these kind of things. A lot of people in Ghana are talking about it because these two strong men vie to succeed the president. Now you know, and Mustapha say, Sansem no more can on the club if the national chairman of the party Kenya party at the grassroots. What is the worry here, or what is the problem? And I say if the chief of staff boy MPs ni bi say omoma omo base no en shaky bi say the NDC feeling no enfro muma. What is the point? Enti ono say microphone enya adwen enti ense ma Mustapha ekai.
The national chairman of the party is the national chairman of the NDC.
Better still, what's the difference so that you educate me?
President Mahama is the leader of the party.
Between that of the leader and the chairman.
President Mahama is the leader of our party. He's the president. The second most authoritative individual in the party is the national chairman. Then the first most authoritative administrative body of the party is the general secretary. First. Now, if chairman, look, I have been fighting them. And if you ask our leadership, I fight a lot. I'm not a hypocrite. I go to them and I speak to them, say, we say we should do this. You can ask my boss, you can ask everybody. Say, after election, there have been inactivity at the grassroots. And when you do that, you breed discontentment, enchantment, and pressure. Yes, we have not been able to give appointments to anybody. There have never been a time where a government have employed everybody at the same time. Into young activity at the grassroots so that we keep the base interesting. Okay. 2, President Mahama is not going to go. But let me tell you, President Mahama will have about 80% influence in who becomes the flag bearer of the NDC. Whether you like it or not, he's the leader of the party. If he comes and tells me, Mustapha, I'm going to support this one, Sani Pano, and he because he's the leader of our party. It's just like how national chairman catch them saying, I will do it not because I want to do it, but because my national chairman says I'm going to do it. Yeah, real election. Now the national chairman of the party is going on what he calls a thank you tour.
It's not a big deal.
He could have said that I'm commanding all of you to join me. But do you know that about 80% of our national executives are in government? Do you know that? 80%. So 3 times in a row.
So that is the norm.
Wait. 3 times in a row, then it becomes an unceremonial. It becomes a ceremonial, or is it unofficial fake meeting? Near discuss ya neko. All right. Now national chairman ekokoye toa. All kon unsha MPP for. Usha NDC for. Only Ghana for na etwin kombo. Is crediting the strengthening, the rejuvenation of the party. Okay? What is wrong with that? Okay. Number 2, you say a chief of staff is doing work. So what? Chief of staff want to be president. So what? If he's doing the work he's doing, and you're NDC for no musha. And now year or come 500,000 Medina. Do you know what relief that means to the MP? Do you know what that means? I have been on his neck as a chief of staff that he should leave the Jubilee House, leave the president. Let's go to the regions and do stakeholder engagement. Let's mobilize the government over there. Let's supervise what the appointees are doing. Are they really implementing government policy? Go and check. Go and revisit the chiefs who have worked for us. The president is tired. Go and do that job. Go out and work. The deputy chief of staff, Standogbe, go and ask him. I have been on his neck. Let's go and visit the regional ministers. Let's see what they are doing for ourselves. We can't repeat the mistake that happened in under Kufado. So if the chief of staff had embarked on that trip, would you say because he wants to be president? So what?
Mustapha and a very strong warning. I must have 2 members here, and NDC Nibia will cassette and say, hey, madam, would you have you every party no more? You may come about our party because party and can some social media. So all those and some Mustapha can maybe you have me Mustapha in Yadrin. Because to say, President John Dramani Mama and a bachelor Nipo Bailey, the party no in 2028, maybe Mustapha in Yadrin, because it is not the president who is supposed to do that, it is the masses of the party. Yeah, any base Jumano. President to be any term or yeah, may now the neighbor me in NDC. No, it's Mustapha and not there, no nyame. But having said that, no, some of the things I will kind there, I do agree with you because see who be a kind in the party. Mustapha.
So this issue of needless distraction and a conversation around chief of staff is doing this and this one is doing this. There is no trouble in the NDC. Why are we inviting trouble?
Needless.
The 2 NDC, Ras Mubarak. And the MP down few hold. The next time they do such a thing, we are going to invite them and reprimand them. We don't run our party. We don't run our party. You are talking to a deputy general secretary, for God's sake. I was elected to manage this party, and I'm saying that we don't run our party on social media. The MP who responded to Ras Mubarak, he doesn't understand communication than the national chairman. This is what brings distraction. The party, the general secretary is well alive. He is in charge of this party. He has deputies, myself and Barbara. We are in charge of this party. We have a national organizer. If something is wrong, we will act upon it. It is not for you to be in social media without talking to your party leadership. You are determining what is legal and what is not illegal.
All right.
Is he a party officer?
Mustapha.
We don't want the party to be rocked by needless distraction. Let people go to the ground. We want more ministers to go to the ground and work. They should go to the grassroots and meet them. I have been on Erikopoku's neck. I have told him that if he doesn't go to the grassroots, all his agric policies will fail. The cocoa board conversation. If we don't go and meet the farmers, our policies will fail. Let the farmers know the state of affairs at cocoa board. Let them know. When you sit in Accra radio and speak English, they don't understand. The people at the grassroots, they don't understand our kind of English. So if Erikopoku is touring, because there is rumor and speculation say Erikopoku wants to be president, we should say that there is trouble in the party. What kind of needless distraction is this? And you have party members joining it. What is the motive? Julius Debra, who is the chief of staff, he was a regional chairman of the Eastern region, regional minister, 2 times chief of staff. It has never happened in this country. He is not a mean person. He is a party person. Now, Oko Walker. Look, the man has a culture at Trasakua. every Saturday, come all the young men, most of them business guys. I want to share a contractor Kumasi Awuskay, Kofi Job, na Jusop. I want to share every Saturday we do hona omo nantia ba wo mudidi wache wo ho banku wo ho kenke wo ho wan kakra si ano na emrante yi omo ni age. So if he implements that elsewhere, you tell hey, me better man can't just come, you must increase the working. Man can't work or work as presidency. How we what is that conversation?
Okay, so as to how you think and feel it in the comment section of wow, get bra. Yeah, me they are no be free party anymore. Say if these two strong members of the party, so bet me at already wa. And also yeah, some me for Worlanyo. Adwuma for Worlanyo anye wo bona hafo region one say no ba be MP e ho ho no enye adwuma ketwa. 1000 mini Ras Mubarak. Adwuma Ras Mubarak so aye NDC party no enye adwuma ketwa. So if these two strong men are tussling online, well, party for it's up to you. Nyambet my biano. We just subscribe here, just subscribe, mommy. This is the debate with the Munufi.